afternoon. James Paxton starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Boy, there's lots to like about this lefty, James Paxton. Big arm from the left side. He reminds me a lot of Andy Pettitte. The only thing, he throws about 4 or 5 miles harder than Pettitte. Paxton occasionally 97 to 98 miles an hour. Good, hard overhand curveball. His changeup is getting better the more he uses it. This is one of the game's premier left-handed strikeout pitchers.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball.
First pitch, 107.
A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter, Paxton. Also known as Big Maple due to his Canadian roots. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out in the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. A little low. It's 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I know in today's game everybody's trying to go yard, but can you look at having a better at bat as a leadoff hitter? You take it full count, you make the pitcher work, and then you come through with a knock. Great start.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll enter play with a good chance to get over 300. He's at 298. 8 home runs and 31 RBIs. And now they've got him picked off. They slap the tag on him, and he is out at second base.
Well, that's not a good look. No one likes getting picked off, but it's especially bad when it's your team's first hit. It's kind of deflating.
One out, nobody on. This is line to left. Reese is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
All right, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Striding in for the Rockies, Nolan Arenado. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners. You start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters. Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. The 1-2 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Just getting started here in the Bronx. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more off to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
Paxton has his sign on his way with the 3-2. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the inning continues. So that'll extend the inning and keep it alive for Charlie Blackmon.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8 pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
Bro, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate. Just enough for a base hit.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. 1 ball, no strikes to count. He's got the average up to 307 here. 18 homers, 53 RBIs.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Swing by Blackmon, and it's hammered to right field, but it's off the Sony sign. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their 3rd hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go on this one.
So striding forward now, Trevor Story. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, great arm action on that changeup right there. You come up to the plate with runners in scoring position, you're going to be super aggressive. I don't fault that guy for swinging through.
Arenado, the runner at third. Blackmon at second with 2 gone. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. Center field. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. A dive, but he's back. Here's Daniel Murphy now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The 1-0 home. He pulls this one into right, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. And he certainly has been no mystery to solve thus far. And sooner or later they might need to get someone else in there just to get out of the first. Into the box now, Ian Desmond, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 11 home runs, and an even 50 RBIs.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Ready with the 0-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and two runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
The 1-2 pitch. And strike three called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. So 2 runs on 5 base hits, no errors, and 2 left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Rockies 2 and the Yankees nothing. Number 23, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Scotty Hayward. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. These Rockies guys, they come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well, winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently. When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Three and 1.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, and now the Rockies will have to deal with a real threat on base right from the get-go. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
This is exactly what you want to do when you've gone down by 2 runs. Answer the bell. So he leads off the next inning and gets them going with a double. Now if they can scratch a run or 2 across this inning, they'll be right back in this one.
Next for New York, Mackenzie Tomlinson, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the American League in batting average entering play.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
Lays off 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. And it's 1-2.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
A runner at second, nobody out. High in the air out to center field. Desmond is over. 1 out. With With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's been a huge catalyst for this club. His on-base percentage is over .450 entering play today, which is really remarkable. One of the toughest outs in the entire league, and there's really no debating that.
So coming to the plate, Tony Reese, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Hayward stands at third with one gone in the inning. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the three-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0. Fouled away. The 2-1 home. Ripped down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. A man at third with one away. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
We're seeing a good AB here from the three-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Fouled off.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Working for the punch-out and the offering. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Now batting, Nino Reese. He was an offensive force in the first half and currently sits atop the league's home run leaderboard.
Yeah, Matty, he got off to such a hot start. He was able to relax and just be himself, and he has been absolutely killing the baseball.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. (2-0) to the Yankees left fielder.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
At the plate, Aaron Judge, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set and the pitch. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Adios, pelota. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Number 36 on the year for him. And it'll give the Yankees a 4-2 lead.
Yeah, you've heard the saying, stuck between a rock and a hard place. Well, that was the case here. Bases loaded, facing the best power hitter in the lineup, and he showed why he is so feared. He knocked it out of here with a vengeance.
Batting 6.
Standing in now, Heath Saunders, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
The 1-0 home. Grounded foul off to the right. The 1-1. On the ground to third. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 7. The third baseman, Gio Urshela.
So striding in, Gio Urshela. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First offering on its way. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone. Strike swinging, chased a high one there. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Brendan Rodgers bats next.
Leading off for the Rockies, the designated hitter, number 7.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-1 home is a fastball down below the knees.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
At the plate, Tony Walters, and he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. First pitch on its way. Ball one.
Outside, that's the ball.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A bouncer up the middle. Reese has it, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 1.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and up steps Garrett Hampson to bat. Paxton steps into his windup. Here comes the first pitch. And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
Grounded back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. The throw into second, and he is in there. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Dahl, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. One and one the count now. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Hampson stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. 1 left for Colorado. They trail it here 4-2. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Three and one now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Batting ninth, the first baseman, Luke.
Ready now, Luke Voigt. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope.
And he lays off there 1-0.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
The 1-0 is taken high above the zone.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The count now at 2-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Scotty Hayward. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch on its way. Hit down the line at first. Murphy has it. One there. Back to Murphy, not in time, and they'll get just the one out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Into the box, Mackenzie Tomlinson, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for this.
High and deep to left center field. Looking up is Dahl. Adios, pelota. So a 3-run shot to left center, number 35 now on the season, and the lead is now 7-2.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So the pitching line will not be kind to him here this afternoon, as he just pretty much could not get anything working. Number 50 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Now pitching for the Rockies, number 50. Next for the Yankees.
Stepping in now, Tony Reese. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there. Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the white rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
In now, Nino Reese. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Three runs already home here. On, he pops it up. Coming in is Dahl. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Digging in for his second at-bat. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Hampson scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. Striding in once again, Nolan Arenado. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Blackman. Or Chuck Nasty, as he's commonly referred to. He was taken in the second round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
So we got him looking there. Charlie Blackman goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Trevor Story is out number 2 here in the third inning. Line drive to center field. Hayward will get there, and he put
Leading off.
That'll bring in
Yankees,
Giovanni Urshela.
the third baseman, Gio.
Looking to put the ball in
Urshela.
play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. Hole 0-2. The 0-2 home. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
The first baseman, Luke.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to Murphy, he'll take care of him, and that into the box. He and Desmond,
Colorado.
as he'll look at a fastball.